Hey guys, what's up? It's Turtle. Welcome back to Ace Combat 7. So, continuing on with my pre-order issues. Turns out I'm not the only one. Today, while I was at work, I received an email from Bandai Namco US. And it turns out that they were having issues making the codes available to everyone who pre-ordered the game. At least, as far as I know, at least this affects the American region. I don't know if it affects anywhere else. But anyway, they're doing everything in their power to minimize the delay and will provide the pre-order codes in the next 2 to 3 days. So, great. That kind of messes up my plans for how I was planning to do videos for this game and for Ace Combat 5. I actually still have Ace Combat 5. I have it on PS2, you know, from when I got it back in around 2006 or whenever. And it's a great game, and I really wanted to show it off in comparison to this game. And because there's like some lore, you don't really have to have seen all the gameplay in Ace Combat 5 to understand what's going on, the story in Ace Combat 7. But it's like, oh yeah, okay, I know that thing, you know, when you're watching the story play out and stuff. Like, oh yeah, I know who this guy is because I saw him in the game before. And you know, but even if you hadn't played any of the classic game, the story does well enough on its own that you don't really have to have the prior knowledge. It's just kind of like a bonus if you think of it that way. So yeah. So I'm going to delay showing any campaign playthrough for now because I want to run it in parallel with my Ace Combat 5 gameplay, and I don't have a capture card. So I was really depending on being able to play it on PS4. Furthermore, my AV cables are kind of failing, and I don't feel like buying new ones. So it's kind of hard to see, and when I'm playing on PS2. So I can do fine because I know where all the enemy spawns are and all that. But it's useless for making a video. Okay, so let's get into this gameplay. Not what I wanted to click on. We're going into data viewer, right? So I did a bunch of gameplay in VR off camera because I felt like if I didn't, things were going to get really repetitive really fast if they aren't there already. So we have a bunch of medals here that we can get. So here we have a bronze ace medal for destroying 200 enemy hostiles. And then there is a silver and a gold hidden here. If that one's 200, I wouldn't be surprised if this one's like 500 and this one's like 1,000. Just saying. And then we have a marksman medal here, bronze one, and again a hidden silver and gold. They use vague descriptions because, you know, it tells you what you need to do, but not precisely what you need to do until you actually unlock it. And it's like, oh, I got this one for shooting down 10 enemy aircraft with a machine gun. Now, so yeah, there's that. Very likely doesn't count if I fire a missile at it first and then finish it off with the machine gun. I probably have to kill it with just the machine gun for it to count. Because that's how it worked for that same sort of medal in Ace Combat 5. Then we have medals for battle records in all missions, and then under pressure and under extreme pressure. So at the end of my first playthrough of the VR missions, I unlocked the Ace difficulty. So here we have, I'm assuming, normal, hard, and Ace, because there's no expert difficulty level. It just goes like some levels of easy and then normal, hard, and Ace. So what this means is I have to S rank all the missions. Now in the classic games, like in Ace Combat 5, if I were to do all of them in a higher difficulty setting, then it would just give me that one and it would give me the other two, even though you would think doing the higher difficulty would prove that obviously I could do it, but no, you still have to do it. So I'm wondering if that's different here or not. Probably doesn't make much difference because of medals like this and this. Then there's also the flying a great distance, so who knows how far I have to fly. I'm not going to bother to look it up, even though I know I could by now because several people have already beat the game and put up entire walkthroughs already. So that's annoying. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can try and S rank that last mission that I was having a problem with. I might try a couple different strategies for it too. And yeah, we're just going to go from there. Alright, so let's get into this gameplay then. Alright, now in the classic games, like in the Holy Trinity of Ace Combat games, when you play on Ace difficulty, that is, you know, very much as the description states, a difficulty level only for true aces. You get hit with one missile, that's it, you're done. Or you restart the mission, that's it. You just died. So, as we've seen in newer games, they make things easier, so now you have to take 3 hits before you die. Ugh. Anyway, not much of an issue here with that. I mean, it's kind of a disappointment because I like the challenge. But yeah, here we are. So, this was done... I'm not sure if this high score was with this plane or with the F-22, which I also unlocked off camera. Now, there's 2 different strategies I can consider. I could go with the F-18 and use the EML. Or I could run the F-22 and use QAAMs. It's going to be harder to kill the targets, but I'm thinking that with the maneuverability, it'll be easier to maneuver on target a little bit. Not really. Slightly. But, because it has stealth, then, you kind of sort of do get a little bit of leeway. Not really. I'm going to run the F-18 again one more time. And again with the EML. Now, this is going to look very similar at first. This might look kind of similar to what I did in my last playthrough, the last video I just put out. And I'm sorry if that looks a little repetitive, but I can assure you that in terms of the quality of the gameplay, the skill, it's at a bit of a different level. I'm making progress in getting adjusted to the new physics, to the point where I can actually shoot stuff with the machine gun, because how else would I have gotten that marksmanship medal, right?
Rapier 5, block the transport and demand that they follow orders.
So, yeah, we're gonna do that.
Rapier 5. Don't worry, Mobius 1 is with us.
So we're gonna kill everything first with guns and missiles. The more agile planes
Continue approach.
in the later part of this mission, we're going to hit with that EML so that we can just one-shot them. Because the Ghost Squadron at the end will take 3 missiles for each plane to kill, and they have they evade just about everything as it is. So yeah.
Mission change. Take down all enemy bandits.
Alright, here we go.
We need to take them down, one at a time.
Missile.
Mobius 1, you're targeting.
Missile.
Post 2.
Missile.
Enemy on your tail. Close it.
And I just took a hit already. That sucks.
Calling for help.
We're gonna restart. We're gonna restart the whole thing because this is getting to be a bad pattern here.
All aircraft, maintain formation.
From what I can tell, getting
Rapier
a
5,
good
block the transport and demand that they
ranking
follow
in this
orders.
mission, you kind of have to speed run it. You gotta beat it really fast. With this mission, the conditions, they make it very difficult to do that because you're always getting shot at from all different directions, and if you're just dodging missiles, well, then you're not killing your enemy, so you have to kill.
Sky Eye, this is Rapier 5. No one's in the cockpit.
It's unmanned.
Missile alert! In the clouds!
Missile.
Again! Friendly! Lost the bandit! It was a decoy?
Mission change.
Missile.
Take down all enemy bandits.
Target acquired. This is Viper 2. Identified.
Breaking.
Keep our number.
Mobius 1,
Missile.
missile fired.
Missile.
Missile in the air. Go in behind you.
Come on.
Missile.
Missile inbound.
Missile.
Behind you.
Alright, that's not gonna hit.
Calling for help.
So the trick is get them nice and close, and then they can't do anything. You just gotta make sure you don't overshoot. Alright, that's taking too long. We're gonna switch to a new target. That one's too far away. I want something else. Something else.
This rate will be destroyed.
Hey, died.
Times 2. Half of the ambushing bandits down.
That's not direct.
Enemy squadron's position.
I've got this.
Follow Mobius 1.
Freaking clouds.
They're pretty fast. Cover behind you.
Enemy locked on.
So when you get close, the machine gun seems to do more damage, just like in the PS3 games.
I can't break this bastard's line.
The AI shoot, the AI ally shoot at the targets, as you can see, they don't seem to do anything.
Where did they come from?
Alright, I gotta deal with that close target first.
Missile.
Missile in the air.
Missile.
Missile cruising to base.
It was
Missile.
6 o'clock low, he was in my blind spot. I'm gonna just double tap that guy.
We've
He'll
lost
die right
Rapier
away.
5.
Missile. Missile.
Come on. Where's the enemy?
Missile.
Somebody
Enemies
direct,
on
somebody
radar.
direct, please. No, okay.
Missile.
If I can get him nice and close, then I won't have to use email.
Missile.
I can just double tap him.
Missile.
I'm gonna use the email. And I just took a hit.
Missile. Missile.
Pilots is different.
Missile.
Not sure I'm gonna make it.
Missile.
Mobius 1, target
Missile.
destroyed.
Missile.
Got him shot down.
Missile. Missile.
Recruited. They only make it look
Missile.
like the planes are shot down.
Missile.
Just rumors.
Missile.
Don't take them seriously.
Missile.
Mobius 1 just took one down. Nice kill.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile cruising. Evade.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
That's not gonna hit me.
Missile.
It's the ribbon fighter.
Missile.
There we go.
Bandit has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
It's possible.
Missile.
Nope.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You got an enemy. Around the Grim Reaper.
Missile.
Mobius 1, you've been spiked.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I can missile this guy, come on.
Go to that missile.
Missile.
Turn the tables on us. It looks like we might have underestimated them.
Missile.
Alright. One more hit and I'm dead.
I don't think he made it out.
That's okay.
Did anybody hear what he said at the
I'm
end?
going fast.
No.
We'll just call that a damage boost.
3 targets remaining.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy got a sight. I'm going after him.
Missile.
Can't crush him. Let's find time for our allies to arrive.
like a freaking sniper rifle. It's weird. There we go.
Target left. Finish him off.
Missile.
Ah, he's right on me. I haven't done that in a while.
Locked on enemy. Mobius 1, missile fired.
Come on. There we go, that's a kill.
Bandit is down. We're not picking up any more on radar.
Alright, I need to not get hit even one more time. I got my flares still. Haven't used any of them yet.
Warning. Spotted a glimmer
Alright, we're going to invert here.
Keep an eye out for threats.
Nothing's on radar. Stay sharp. Sniper has good eyes. I can't see. Mobius 1, above. Spotted. 4 fighters in formation.
Missile.
That's too far away.
Stealth. You're cleared hot.
Missile.
When he turns... Yeah, I know, that's still too far.
Missile.
Mobius 1, bandit locked on.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
This is closing. Evade! Evade! They got me!
If I could just get the hit that I'm looking
Lost
for.
Halo 2.
Missile.
We need to get the ribbon fighter. Every tail is painted black.
Missile.
If that's true, those enemies might be the Ghost Squadron.
Missile.
It's the Free Erusea forces from the report. I heard they took out a lot of our allies in a cleanup operation.
Missile.
Let's take it to them.
Missile. Missile.
Kill.
Stealth fighter splashed. 2 left. It's tough getting stealth fighters to show on radar. If they
Oh, that should have been a kill. Come on.
to pick 'em up. We're in trouble if we lose them.
Alright, there's the reload.
Enemy locked on. Shake them off.
There's the kill.
Target destruction confirmed. Don't lose sight of the last one.
I can do this.
Oh, reload, reload, reload.
I can't withdraw. Just battles between the Grim Reaper and the Ghosts. We turn this way. They still want to fight.
Missile. Missile.
Ah, dang it. I just beat them all too.
Mobius 1 is down. That's great. All right, we're gonna try this with the F-22.
We got intel on their...
I don't think they'll have the range for what I would want to do with them. But they would make the early game really fast. Let's try it.
Mobius 1, sortie. All aircraft, maintain formation. Rapier 5, block the transport and demand that they follow orders.
I do like having 2 radar screens,
Don't worry.
so I don't have to
Mobius 1 is
swap
with
around
us.
like that.
You're the only one who can protect yourself.
Not that I was doing that at all in this mission.
Continue approach.
Do you think they'll just accept our orders? Impossible. Sky Eye, this is Rapier
Let's go
5. No one's in the
10,000
cockpit.
foot
It's
range,
unmanned.
something like that.
Friendly bandit. Missile alert. In the clouds. We lost a friend. Again. Watch the bandit. It was a decoy.
Mission change.
And I
Take down
approach
all enemy
too
bandits.
quickly and screw up the C-130 kill. That's nice.
A bandit has a lock on you.
Missile.
Rate will be destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
Breaking lock.
Missile.
Missile fired.
To the cloud.
We lost an ally. Still in the air. Flank. Running low on allies.
Rocks below.
Watch your tail.
Missile hit confirmed.
Okay, it died anyway.
Locked on enemy.
Our wings are icing up.
Yeah, the ambushing bandits down.
Shit, they've got us.
The enemy squadron's behavior changed.
I've got this.
Follow Mobius 1.
Watch your tail, Lance.
In gun range.
Stop it.
I can't take him. We've still got them outnumbered. Right now!
Rapier 5, watch out!
Where did they come from?
Missile incoming.
Enemy on your six. The wingman's down! Radar spike, shaking it.
Missile.
Missile cruising, evade.
Missile.
Attack missed.
Missile.
We've lost Rapier 5.
Come on.
Missile.
Enemies on radar, a lot of them.
Missile. Missile.
They can't beat us, not here.
Missile.
Mobius 1 has been spiked.
Missile.
Turbo pilots is different.
Missile.
Mobius 1, missile incoming.
Enemy is fled. I can't break this bastard lock.
Missile.
Make sure it's linked to 1-1.
Missile.
Target hit.
Missile. Missile.
Wonder if the guy that was shot down will become a ghost.
Missile.
I heard when someone's recruited
Missile.
they make it look like the plane's been shot down.
Missile.
That's rumors. Don't take them seriously.
Mobius 1, enemy down.
Missile.
Yeah, but these guys are not ordinary. We should work together to take them down.
Missile. Missile.
Mobius
Missile.
1 just took one down. Nice kill.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile on its way.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Can't shake off this lock.
Missile.
Fox
Missile.
3.
Surround the Grim
Missile.
Reaper. And in
Missile.
sight.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy
Missile.
evading. Evading! Watch out, bandit on your six. They turned the tables on us. It looks like we might have underestimated them.
Missile.
The
Missile.
ribbon fighter.
Missile. Missile.
3 targets remaining.
It's the ribbon fighter. The one from the Continental War.
Missile.
I
Missile.
don't think he made it out.
Missile.
Anybody hear what he said at the end? No. I think he was trying to tell us something.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Mobius 1, the enemy launch on missile.
On target tail. Enemy on your tail. Flank them. One radar lock.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Missile.
2 targets left. Mobius 1, locked on. 1 target left. Finish him off.
That's it.
Target destroyed. Bandit is down. We're not picking
Maybe
up
the
any more
F-22
on
is the
radar.
better plane for this because I can just maneuver so well on those guys.
Nice work. Warning. Spotted a glimmer above.
Sitting kind of low. I
Keep
think
an
I'm
eye out
sitting
for
low.
threats.
Things on
I
radar.
guess not.
Stay sharp. Viper has good eyes.
I can't see.
Mobius 1, above.
Missile.
Spotted.
Missile.
4 fighters in formation.
Missile.
Stealth. You're cleared hot.
Spiked.
Unable to confirm target hit.
Missile.
Mobius 1, the enemy fired a missile.
Target destroyed. Even ghosts go down if you blast them. Missile away.
They got me!
lost. Halo 2.
Missile. Missile.
We need to get the rivet
Missile.
fighter.
Missile.
Every tail is painted black.
Zero. Missile.
If that's true, those enemies might be the Ghost Squadron. It's the Free Erusea forces from the report. I heard they took out a lot of our allies in a cleanup operation.
Let's take it to them.
Missile. Missile.
Stealth fighter splashed. 2 left.
Stall warning.
It's tough getting stealth fighters to show on radar. If they get behind you, it can be impossible for radar to pick them up. We're in trouble if we lose them.
Mobius 1 is in the fight.
Nice hit.
Mobius 1, stand to closing.
Missile. Missile.
Find enemy. He dodged the attack. Hostiles got locked. Breaking. Locked on enemy.
Just ram and then launch the missile at contact. That works too.
These snowy mountains are bright. Don't let them get to you.
Nope.
Stealth fighters can't hide from your eye.
Come on, he only takes like one more missile to kill him. There we go.
Target destruction confirmed. Don't lose sight of the last one.
That's him inside him.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
They turn this way. They still want to fight.
You're the better pilot by far. Remain calm and close the distance with them.
We've lost sight of them.
Alright.
All enemy stealth fighters confirmed
That's it.
destroyed. Great job, Mobius 1.
Is it over? I don't know. They might come back, but we can handle them.
Well done. All units, return to base.
Alright. Was that like 7th try? Please be the S rank.
This one. I can't stand old-timer pilots. Every last old-timer brags about flying with heroes. But I know you. And you're different from the other heroes. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the real Mobius 1.
But look, it was faster. See how fast it was? I think that was my fastest time on this mission before. So I can't seem to figure out what it is that this mission wants me to do. Unless it wants me to go even faster. Ah, man, that's frustrating. Let's double check that. Yeah. I'm not sure about the score, but it was the fastest time. I'll have to come back to this some other time.